What's up, ladies? Today in my hands, I've got the Cloud Defensive REIN 3. It's a weapon-mounted light that's just come to the market. Only been out in consumers' hands for less than a week at this point. So I'm going to give you not a full-blown review at all, but some comparison footage to the REIN 2, as well as the Mod Light PLHV2 and Mod Light OKW, so you can kind of see how it stacks up. Before I launch into that though, if you'd asked me, say 5 years ago, do you think that anytime in the future we'll be seeing 100,000 candela weapon-mounted light, I'd have looked at you somewhat blankly and said, what the hell is a candela? Anyways, here goes that footage. REIN 3 on the left, REIN 2 on the right. The light source is 165 yards away from the house that's being filmed here. Now, you'll notice the REIN 3 is brighter than the REIN 2. However, both are definitely capable of positively identifying a target at that distance. The same goes for the PLHV2 and the OKW. Now, if you're a coyote hunter and you're shooting coyotes, say at 300 yards, I apologize, I don't have any footage stretching that far out. This 165 yards here is what I got for you. It's what I was limited to at the time of filming this, and I did want to get this out quickly because it's so new to the market and there's not much footage out there. So hopefully you find this footage helpful regardless. Switching over to the back side of the house, this is 125 yards here. Now, with all these, I will say that they all seem very capable of these distances, say out to 150 yards. So if you are sitting on a PLHV2, say, or a REIN 2, I absolutely do not think you need to hop ship and sell to get into this REIN 3 for shooting at those distances that 95% of us are shooting out to. That is, kind of 150, 100 yards. They all perform really well. The REIN 3, absolutely marginally better. However, it doesn't completely blow the others out of the water, while it is, though, still more powerful. So kind of a toss-up there. Not a toss-up. It is better, but how much better? I don't think you need to be hopping ship if you do have one of those others, unless you just want to drop the cash to have the latest and greatest. Let's talk about a few other things. Now, if you watch my REIN 2 video, I compared it to the PLHV2. And I noticed when I was doing that the REIN 2's output would decrease significantly if it was left on for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes in comparison to the PLHV2. I did that same test with this REIN 3, however, comparing it to the PLHV2. And at the start of the test, the REIN 3 was slightly brighter than the PLHV2 at the barn at, say, 70 yards. And then 5 minutes later, I felt like that ratio was the same. So I didn't think that the output degradation between the two was significant, where I did find it significant comparing the REIN 2 to PLHV2. Other notes, the finish on the REIN 3 is much flatter, duller, less glossy than the REIN 2. I think that's a great thing. For whatever reason, the anodizing on the REIN 2 just kind of annoys me. I think it's too bright and shiny and glossy. The REIN 3 is much more subdued in the anodizing. REIN 3 is marginally bigger. I'll happily give up that size, that size gain compared to the REIN 2 or the PLHV2 or OKW, any of the 18650 mod lights. I'll gladly give that up for the increase in power. So no big complaint there. A few other notes on the shipping. Cloud Defensive has kind of got a bad reputation with some of their new releases or the new releases, basically when they release a new product, of pushing it out as if it's in stock. For example, the REIN 2, the banner on the website on release day showed something like 4,000 in stock. And so people thought they were buying an item that was in stock. In reality, many people were actually pre-ordering something that didn't get shipped for several weeks, maybe a month, I'm not sure. However, this one did ship right away, 24 hours from release date. So good on Cloud Defensive. Thank you for doing that. Little minor thing that I know Cloud Defensive will make right, but they did goof up on this one for me. The mounting bracket for the the tape switch. There's supposed to be one side of the mounting bracket that has a circular hole for the bolt that goes through. The other side is supposed to have a hexagonal hole for the nut. They sent me two circular holes, so I'm not able to mount it. When I was playing around with it, I did just throw the head of the REIN 3 on the body of my REIN 2. I have no doubt, though, that Cloud Defensive will make that right for me. Lastly, Cloud Defensive, please, I dream of the day that I'll wake up and see online that the Cloud Defensive is releasing a tail cap that is compatible with Surefire tape switches. If you're someone who runs lasers and you want the ability to run on a single tape switch, both actuate your laser and your white light, right now your only options are Surefire, Mod Light, something that uses the industry standard at this point, surefire tape switch. So while I do appreciate what Cloud Defensive has done with their tail caps, I think they're nice tail caps, they're nice tape switches, and they're great if you're not running a laser. I do wish that they would hop on board with everyone else with the industry standard. That's pretty much all I've got for you. I will say, I think it's a great light. I think I really very much appreciate what Cloud Defensive is doing in pushing the envelope, putting out more lumens, more candela. And that's a great trend that more people are going to hop on board and follow. So good on Cloud Defensive. That's pretty much all I've got for you. If you found this video helpful, do all the normal stuff, like, subscribe, send me feet pictures. I appreciate all of them. And that's pretty much all I got for you. So thank you for watching. Blue Mountains, y'all.